Hi, I'm Ben with that, and this is the Klipsch R-26F floor standing speaker. This is a brand new speaker for their 2016 reference line, and it's on the lower end of the spectrum, so this is a budget-friendly model. So Klipsch has introduced this model and this whole line to try and get those people who may want that higher sound quality from a company like Klipsch at a lower price. So if you're looking for a home theater system right now and you want something kind of more budget-friendly, this is a great place to start. So I'm going to start with the look of it, go into some tech specs, and then talk about what that means for you as a listener. So the look of this cabinet, up front you'll see it looks like a standard Klipsch speaker. You have those copper woofers and a horn up top, but the cabinet itself is a black polymer veneer. It's made to look like real wood, so it's kind of brushed, but it does feel quite solid. The whole cabinet itself weighs about 42 pounds, so it is a heavy speaker, and it doesn't really feel too fragile. So any normal wear and tear that a speaker may go through, this will hold up rather nicely. On the back here, you'll see that we have two sets of binding posts. These are 5-way binding posts. You can buy wire and buy amp them, so there's a lot of ways to hook up this speaker. That gives you a lot of options with those binding posts. Additionally, we have one of their mesh grills here, and it has a plastic kind of piece on the back that just snaps into the speaker there, and it is a bit flexible. The grill itself is acoustically transparent, so if you put this on, you aren't going to block any frequencies coming out of the speaker, which is always a great feature of a good grill, and it does give it a more refined look. So moving on to the front here, we have two 6.5-inch copper-spun injection molded graphite woofers. Those are going to be your low-end response, and then you have up top a linear travel suspension tweeter mated with a 90x90 Tractrix Horn. And now that part is really, really important for a Klipsch speaker. Klipsch is known for their linear travel suspension tweeters, and especially for their horn technology. That's kind of where they've gotten started. So that horn and that tweeter combined together give you a really clean, natural sound of all your high-end frequencies, which is going to be especially important for this speaker. The frequency response range is about 38 hertz all the way up to 24 kilohertz, and the crossover point's at about 1800 hertz. So anything below 1800, your woofers are going to take over. They're going to provide some good quality bass. There's a front firing port down there that maximizes airflow and minimizes distortion. So the bass on here is actually pretty solid for a tower speaker of this size. But the tweeter is really where this speaker shines. A lot of Klipsch speakers are known for having a brighter kind of higher end sound to them, and that's mostly due to that tweeter up top. So this does take the technology from their higher end models and brings it down into a budget friendly price point. So who might this speaker be for? This speaker has an 8 ohm impedance and puts out 100 continuous watts of power. So most standard home theater systems, whether it be a 5.1 system or a 7.1 system, they usually are targeted at that 8 ohm 100 watt mark. So this speaker will really fall into probably a receiver you already have, or if you're looking for a low to mid-end receiver, this will be a great speaker option for you to consider. Additionally, one thing to consider when looking at something like this is room size. This speaker is kind of the mid-range, so if you're looking for a larger room, you might want to bump up to the R-28F, whereas this is the R-26. So this is for a small to medium size home theater room. So if you're looking for a budget-friendly, great-sounding speaker, the R-26F is going to be a great model for you to check out. We have all of the reference line on app.com, so be sure to go there if you're interested in this line of speakers. And if you'd like to learn more about other receivers or components, you can check those out at app.com too. We have new videos coming out all the time on speakers, receivers, and other electronics, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel.